Um, so I did the Google search for my opponent. Um,
Hmm.
the last time that they were playing Gruul aggro, according to MTG Goldfish. And
And they just revealed Giganta.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And I figured that this hand and the Gruul aggro list that I saw was Underworld Breach, and I have Grafdigger's Cage in my opener. Um,
So it's like the Slickshot variant, right? Like that's what you're talking about, like Slickshot aggro.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Um, so with this opening hand, I feel very good. I have bridge, I have discard, I have tutor, I got removal, and cage for the underworld breach. And I think I can't really ask for much better. And yeah, play a Swift Spear. So I go for the Thoughtseize, and it turns out they're not on the Gruul. They're still on the quick shot, whatever the name one
Yeah,
is.
there are some teamer variants, so they might be on a teamer list or something, but they could just be
Yeah,
is it? Yeah,
so I think I take the preordain here. Um,
makes
because
sense.
yeah, the channeler is gonna be like I'll be able to. I have removal if I need to, and I'll be able to lamp bridge. I just need them to not draw like a spell pierce or something,
Hmm.
a slick shot or something like that. So I think I grabbed the preordain. Oh no, I'm wrong. I grabbed the
Oh.
uh because I have trophy for the swift spear and they don't have another threat. But they preordain into another threat, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they find something along the way. Yeah, because they
yeah,
run
I
like
think.
12 to 16 threats.
So I keep. So my plan here is I'll trophy here, and then next turn I'll suspend profane tutor and play the cage, and then the turn after that play the bridge, and hope I'm still alive. Um, Unfortunately, it's looking very bad, but fortunately I did keep the trophy open, so that's gonna save me 2 life. Kind of. It does save me some life. It saved me what 3 life there. I'd be at 3 if it weren't for that. So yeah, and
Hand dump.
now I know the last card in their hand is an Unholy Heat.
Okay, so they can deal at least 4 damage next turn then with that heat.
Well, they have to have the target, yeah.
Well, they can target their own creature and still attack. So
But if they target their own creature, they'll kill their creature.
with the right, the Soulscar Mage does that. Okay,
Hmm.
I forgot it puts -1/-1 counters on it. So okay,
That and they have Delirium. Um, so yeah, fortunately, they did not. So they put Gigantha into their hand, and they did not have a spell. Um, so because they didn't play a spell, that tells me that they probably drew a land, which kind of sucks for me. Um, because next turn I can't empty my hand for the bridge. Um, so next turn I'm worried that they play a Gigantha. They go to attacks. They unholy heat Gigantha, and then after they attack and swing under bridge and kill me.
gotcha.
That's what I'm worried about. But I'm playing it out just because I'm like, well, maybe they don't have that. Because they do have, oh yeah, they have Gigantha and Heat in hand, so they have to draw a land here. So if they draw a land or an instant, I'm screwed. And they drew neither. Yeah, they drew a Soul Scar Mage. So now I know that I've won. Because from here I get Cookbook, uh, and I know they don't have an answer in the main to Cookbook and Bridge.
Right.
puts me up to 5, and then I'm just going to gain 3 life every turn, and they can't race that, and they concede. I do take note that they have a stomping ground here. So, and most lists run pick your poison.
Oh, is that why they're running the green?
Yeah,
Okay.
the one stomping ground. So sideboard. I can't remember. Was it you that mentioned the collective brutalities?
I think that was Luke talking about them mostly.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's what I cited in. I cited out the 2 needles and a bauble for collective brutalities,
Makes sense.
and
Makes
I could see an
sense.
argument for damping sphere as well to slow them down, but I was worried they would slow me down too.
Yeah, 2 mana is a lot for you. Like when you're trying to dump your hand for bridge.
Yeah. Um, I like this hand because I can do the Thought Seize, turn 2 Profane Tutor, turn 3 Bridge, um, and if they have Pick Your Poison, I can sack the Bauble to it.
Yeah, looks pretty good.
Yeah. Uh,
And if you stumble on a land, you have a stirrings to get there too.
yeah.
It still slows you down, but at least you get there.
hmm so I do the Thought Seize, and their hand was the Soul Scar, 2 Maces, and a Mire. So this looks really good. Unfortunately, they're able to bolt me, put a sorcery in, and now that's going to give them Delirium. So that's going to deal 6 to me this turn. So I do sack the Bauble because my plan there was I want to draw a source so I can. They only have 1 threat, and I figure I can trophy the threat to buy me more time. And I do draw the Burning Catacombs, which I need, and I go ahead and trophy their dude now. The reason why I trophy the dude there is because when I did the Bauble, I saw they had a dragon, another channeler on top, and I figure if I trophy, then it'll make them shuffle away the channeler.
I see.
And they were going to shuffle it away anyways with that. And then I think they surveilled to the top. Yeah, so they got another channeler, which is unfortunate. So let's see. Arid Mesa is gone. Meyer is gone. So they have an Arid Mesa and something else in hand. Yeah, this is looking not great. So I'm just trying to play out everything. I stirrings, get another lantern. So here they have a preordain on top, and what I'm worried about is so this is 3, 4, preordain is 5, and then they preordain into another spell, so that's
Mm-hmm.
6. Um, and then if the other spell is like a bolt or a uh, lava dart, then I'm pretty sure I'm dead. So what I do is I wait until their upkeep, I shuffle it away, I see a lava dart, I'm like, well shit, that's even worse. I'm pretty sure. So I shuffle that away as well. And they get a slick shot with a bolt. That last card that I didn't know about was either the slick shot or the bolt. And then they drew the other. And this is going to be enough to kill me. So,
Makes sense.
uh, game 3. I think I sided the exact same still. The 3 brutality.
So what are you boarding out again? What are you taking out of the deck?
For this, I boarded out 2 needles and a bubble.
Okay. I guess in my head, like I'm thinking from my previous experience, if it's worth maybe cutting some of the profane tutors just because they're slower and they get stuck in your hand and it's harder to dump them.
Yeah, that's fair because it costs 2.
Yeah,
That's
you really don't care about the needles, but maybe instead of a bobble, just because the bobble, you don't have to crack it, you can just have it sit there if you
Yeah,
need to.
and I think you're right because the bubble also helps me play around pick your poison.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just thinking about my games because I like Profane Tutor gets stuck in my hand against Burn when I test against Burn. So.
Um, so I keep this hand because to me this looks freaking awesome. Uh, the Shredder and Saga will get me the lock. I have 3 forms of removal,
Yeah, you
and
just
I
need
can,
another colored source for trophy, and you're cooking.
yeah, and Saga will also make blockers for me. So this is great. Soulscar Mage, and I figure they probably kept a hand that has an instant or sorcery in it. So my plan is, depending on what I draw, I'm going to Collective Brutality this, and then I'm going to pitch something to get an instant or sorcery out of their hand. And I draw the bridge, so I'm not going to pitch that. So I decided to pitch the trophy.
Yeah, that seems correct. That's the thing you're least likely to cast anytime soon.
Yeah. So this is their hand. Of course, the only thing to get is the bolt.
That's a good sign for your bridge, though.
Oh yeah, that means I should. That'll buy me plenty of time. So Slickshot and Meyer is gone. I go ahead and play the bridge now. The reason I play the bridge now is because if they draw a sorcery speed spell, then they won't be able to attack. And they do draw a sorcery speed spell. They pick your poison. Oh, and I also played bridge here because I was afraid if they did draw pick your poison and got rid of my saga, then I'd be stuck on 2 mana trying to find a third mana for bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Yeah, I look at my top card because what I'm looking for is a way to dump this Assassin's Trophy. I need another colored source or another land. And I see a trophy on top, so I mill it. And I still don't get a land. They're going to get another hit in under bridge. Fortunately, they still only have, well, let's see. That's everything. I don't know any other cards in their hand. But I figure they can't deal 18 damage under bridge right now. Yeah, put Gigantha in hand. So I look at my top card. I see a Marsh, which is great because I want that Marsh for the trophy.
Right. That's perfect.
And I think I misplay here, actually. Um,
Oh. Oh no.
but
Oh, never mind. You're good. Okay.
yeah,
Sorry. I
yeah,
forgot my ghost and filters for mana. I was
yeah,
thinking
yeah.
that you just messed up your colors.
Um, no, I think you're right though. Maybe it was probably better to go get the green. Um, so I think the mistake here is I trophy their green source, so they can't do pick your poison. And I'm pretty sure that's the only green source in their deck. Unfortunately, though, I mean, anyways, pick your poison doesn't matter because I could just sacrifice a shredder. So I think that was wrong.
Yeah.
And I think I should have trophied this guy instead.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
And
Slickshot can kind of come out of nowhere,
yeah, that's like
and your
their
hand's not
last
empty.
best hope.
Yeah.
And I also think that I should have played the Marsh instead of the Fetch, because Marsh is going to come into play tap next turn now. And another reason why doing the trophy on the Stomping Ground was incorrect is because they got Gigantha, so they're going to have green mana anyways. They had a Moon in hand. I play my land, but now I feel very confident that the game is won because I'm pretty sure their only answers are pick your poison or to try to burn me to death. So now I feel pretty safe just um, blind milling them. Stirrings, and I get a Vault.
Yeah, I guess pick your poison would take over the slot of cast into fire, because I know the non-green lists. It's or like Murktide. That's what they run.
Yeah. I think there could be an argument there to pitch the Saga to the Vault to try to get something. Um, but I figure Saga is like almost guaranteed to give me a lantern.
Yeah, you're only looking at 3 cards right now, so
Yeah.
you can
So
still
I
whiff.
pitched the Catacombs to the Vault though, uh, and I can't get the bridge because I only have 2 mana, and I don't want them swinging under bridge. So I just grabbed the land. Yeah, copy the Shredder to make Vault even better. And I think an argument can be made for playing the Forest since I saw the Blood Moons. Um, but I pitched that to the. I figure if they had a Blood Moon, they would have played it already. So I pitched the
Hmm.
Forest to the Vault to get the Pixis. But yeah, now Vault's going to give me another Mill Rock every turn, and I have 4 rocks already. And they're just trying to deal a bunch of damage to me with the burn, and it's not going to be enough, so it doesn't matter. And they concede. And that's game 3 in round 2 of the league. But yeah, I feel like Vault did a lot of work there again.
Yeah, it's a good utility land for sure. Like in like green, black, and black, red.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and upload these and probably go to bed. It's pretty late here. Hey, thanks for joining in.
Yeah, no, it's good to finally talk to you and see your thought process. Like there's lots of little lines in Lantern where it's good to I don't know, it's good to see someone else think through them, I guess.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah.
somebody that's been doing it for a while. So
All right, man. Good night.
yeah, night. Take care.